Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am grateful to interview a school owner in Singapore. She is the owner of HFSA International School, Miss Ninalyn Cacanta. Good morning, Nina.
Good morning. Good morning, Sis Cheryl. Good morning sa lahat ng nanonood ng channel ni Sis Cheryl. And magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang hapon. Kung mga oras pinapanood.
And na-excite ako sa na-excite ako na makakarinig ako ng kwento na from Singapore na. So, can I start asking some questions?
Sure.
So, how is a school owner adapt to sa pandemic? Paano tayo nag-survive?
So, dito kasi sa Singapore, mabalik tayo flashback 1 year ago. So, start ng 2020, medyo nagkakaroon na tayo ng mga bali-balita, may mga virus na kumakalat. So, ako yung school founder or yung owner. Pero I'm not really in charge with the whole academics dahil nga accountant ako. So, it's more of like I manage the operation. So, yung aking principal, si Miss Christina Labrador, na dahil OFW tayo, umuwi tayo every December. At saka, December holiday. So, December holiday ng 2019, pagbalik niya dito sa Singapore, napansin niya medyo naghihigpit na sa Pilipinas. At saka, merong na rin konting higpit dito sa Singapore. So, hindi pa, ako nung time na yun, hindi ako aware sa may virus. So, nung time na yon, bago pa kami mag-start ng school year, ang start kasi ng school year dito sa Singapore and sa local school, which is pinatter namin, January. So, magsisimula ng January, mag-e-end ng November. So, start ng January, and it's on the second Monday of the January, nag-implement na kami mga travel declarations, temperature check, kasi nga, ayun yun, andun yung paghahanda, yung laging handa. Ayan, yun yung lagi kong sinasabi. We should always be prepared. So, dumaan yung January, andyan na yung news, first na, I think mga around 23 or like 20s of January, doon yung first case ng COVID sa Singapore. So, isang case. Susunod, dalawa. So, padami ng padami. Come February 8, dahil maliit lang naman kami populasyon, no? Dumating yung time na pinatawag kami under kami ng Committee on Private Education dito. Oo. So, yung Committee on Private Education, pinatawag lahat ng mga school representative. So, pinigyan kami ng mga advisory, anong gagawin, dapat ganito. So, maraming February pa lang yan. So, nung February na yon, medyo tumaas na yung, ang tawag nito, mga cases. So, meron silang tinatawag na DORSCON. Ayan, DORSCON. So, yung DORSCON na yun, nakalimutan ko na yung ibig sabihin. Saka ko na isa-search. Sabigay ko sa'yo pagkatapos. Ibig sabihin
acronym
yan,
siya, acronym. DORSCON.
Oo, DORSCON. So, in preparation yan dun sa Singapore, kasi dati natamaan sila ng SARS. Way back, I don't know, mga early 90s or late 90s na sila. So, basta natamaan sila ng SARS, and then, so ito yung preparation nila if in case it happens again.
I see.
So, oo. So, meron silang category. Oo, prepared talaga yung Singapore. May category sila na, DORSCON green, all good. Siyempre green, no? Tapos may DORSCON yellow at may DORSCON orange. So, nung nangyari na yon, nag-DORSCON yellow agad kami. So, naglabas ang gobyerno ng DORSCON yellow. Ang ibig sabihin ng DORSCON yellow is, medyo antabay na, ganyan. Medyo meron ng ano. So, very blessed kami as business person and for me as well. Girl Scout ako. Very active kami sa ano. So, ako, laging handa yung, di ba, yung ating motto, laging handa. So, around mid ng February, pagka nag-declare sila, nagkaubusan ng toilet paper. Hindi ko maano ang toilet paper. So, pagka ano ng yellow, naubos.
Dahil?
Tapos sa grocery.
Sa toilet paper para ano, yun yung instrument sa ano, yung sa hygiene.
Hindi kasi sila hindi sila nagamit dito ng tubig. So, mas madalas sa kanila. So, yun. So, doors con yellow, medyo nagpanic yung mga karamihan dito. Kaya inantabay. Tapos, after a few weeks, nag-doors con orange na. So, yung doors con orange, mga first week na ng March, galing ako sa Pilipinas, no, nag-attend ako ng sa World Trade Center yun parang Go Negosyo for Women. March yun, di ba?
May ganyan din pala sa Singapore. Go Negosyo.
Hindi, sa Pilipinas.
Sa Pilipinas. Ay, kailan yun? March?
Oo, March last year, umuwi ako ng Pilipinas kasi sabi ko, gusto kong mag-attend dito, Go Negosyo para sa mga kababaihan. So, pinopromote ko yan, no, di ba? Attend ka din yan. Hindi ko lang alam for next year kung meron or kung this year nagkaroon So, nag-attend ako noon. Medyo maano na yon. So, ang ko, pero naka-schedule na yun, matagal na. Naka-register na ako ng matagal na. So, dinerecho ko lang. Tapos, pagbalik ko dito, sabi ko, mukhang delikado na. Kasi, pagkabalik ko dito, a week after, nag-declare na yung Pilipinas. Nauna kayo mag-declare ng lockdown actually. Pero yung sa amin, sabi ko, dahil nag-declare na yung Pilipinas, let's prepare. Kasi baka susunod na tayo. Kasi doors con orange na tayo So, ang susunod nun is doors con red. Red alert. So, yung heightened alert na yun. Although we never had the doors con red, pero nagkaroon kami nga pagkatapos nga ng lockdown sa inyo, nagkaroon kami ng circuit breaker. Ang tawag sa amin circuit break, pang social, ganyan. Ang tawag sa lockdown.
Nagkaroon din ng circuit breaker, nito lang yung term na yan. So noon pa pala sa inyo, action agad.
Last year. Circuit breaker yung kanilang tinawag para hindi magpapanik. Siyempre, hindi din magpapanik yung it's all about psychological, di ba? So, hindi nagpanik. Para hindi magpanik. Pero marami pa rin naman nagpanik. Kasi nga, hindi ka pwedeng lumabas at all. Pwede ka naman lumabas for essentials. Meaning to say, punta kang grocery. Tapos, yun. So, April. 1 month muna yung inano sa amin. 1 month yung So, before nung April na yon, dahil nga maraming mga news so bigay ng bigay, bato ng bato yung government, ilan yung cases, ganito, so may tracing na. Although hindi ganun kaigting tulad ngayon enhanced na yung tracing namin Nung time na yun, sabi ko, sige, mag-prepare na tayo. Nakapag-practice pa kami. Nakapag-practice pa kami ng 2 araw for parallel home-based learning. Yung mga bata, for the 2 days, pare ngayon, April 7, parang may weekend pa rin kami nga So mga first week ng first day or 1 or 2, 3, ganyan, nakapag-practice pa kami ng home-based learning. So medyo yung hiccups na clear na namin bago pa kami talaga bumalik sa bahay, balik bahay. Yan. So nakapag-practice kami 2 days. So yung mga nag-tweak ng konti. Pero syempre, yun. So when we go to home-based circuit breaker na lockdown, sa atin yung lockdown So ready kami. So medyo maraming syempre maraming hiccups, no? Pero the people work together. So I'm blessed with very masisipag na team members. So nag-work sila together. We were really working hard. Like I don't know kung gaano talagang kalaki yung time na ni-spent nila, pero more than 8 hours in a day just to, get by with what had happened last year. So come in. So we were still able to continue. Wala kaming hold. So diretso lang yung pag-aaral. Tapos meron lang binago sa scheduling. Then virtual class all the way. subscription done. Tapos, so it's one month. We had our Lenten, online Lenten. So yung lahat ng program namin, meron kaming recollection, meron
I
kaming parents,
see.
all of that online. Then we had to extend. So yung meron kasi kami, may mommy's day out kami pag May. May daddy's day out din kami pag June. So lahat yan online. Lahat ng programa namin, ginawa namin online kasi nga, nandun pa tayo sa first early stage ng So we were blessed na I belong to this community of very resilient, not just team members, but also the parents. Syempre, hindi natin maiiwasan na merong mga konting adjustment, feedback, but yeah, majority of them are all understanding of what is happening.
Okay.
Yan.
Ganon. Ang ganda na natutunan ko when it comes to paano nag-survive during this pandemic, yung preparedness at saka yung team na talagang nagtulong-tulong para tuloy-tuloy yung business. Di ba? Parang hindi lang yung as an owner, ikaw lang yung nag-isip ka, paano ko gagawin to? Tapos agad-agad talaga nandyan na yung safety and precautionary measures with regard kung paano ipe-prevent si COVID. And talagang natuloy-tuloy pa rin yung mga activities sa school.
Yeah.
Nice.
Correct.
Nakakatuwa yung ganun yung marinig kasi nakaka-feel ako mismo ng hope na though, di ba, kahit sa Philippines, ganun man katagal yung nagiging lockdown term namin, there is hope na naaayos naman siya. Okay.
Correct.
So, next, Miss Nina, what will be your message to those aspiring entrepreneur or gustong maging school owner? Kagaya mo.
Oo. So, yung una, entrepreneur, which is also in relation dun sa pagiging school owner. Yung sabi ko sa iyo nga, 'di ba? Ano sinasabi ko din to sa karamihan ng lahat na nagtatanong sa akin. You just start small, but you have to dream. You have to dream big. So yung goal mo, yung vision mo, it has to be big enough for it to scare you. Pero kasi sinabi yan ng isang mentor namin, no, sa Philtreps. It's a Filipino entrepreneurs in Singapore here. Siyempre Singapore na, no? Sabi ng isang mentor namin, entrepreneurship is impossible. Which is true, but with God, it is possible.
Wow.
So you have to have that big dream that will scare you, but you know that because God is with you, it's go lang ng go, walang keme-keme, 'di ba? Yan. So yun yung so yun yung pinaka-message ko. And for those who wanted to put up a school, I think a school is more of a mission place eh. So it's a service industry na you pour your heart and soul kasi especially we are building the future. Yung 'di ba sabi nga ni Jose Rizal sa atin, 'di ba? The youth are the hope of the future and we are building the hope. So kung habang yun yung focus natin sana as entrepreneurship, we focus on that building, then eventually all will follow, including the revenue and the income. If you focus on any business, you focus on adding value to your clients, to your customer, eventually it will blossom. Basta focus ka lang on giving a great service. Yan. So yun yung aking tip para sa inyong lahat.
Okay. Dream big. Focus.
Yes.
At huwag kakalimutang kay God galing ang lahat. Okay.
To God be all glory. We have to be humble ourselves. We have to humble ourselves that all of this, including everything that we have, is from Him. Kasi once we get our egoistic self or we got our pride, now I did my best, this is something that I have done, which is true naman. But we always have to tell ourselves and remind ourselves that without God, all of these are nothing. So yun yung talagang pinanghahawakan ko ever since naman.
Malapit siya dun sa Bible verse na favorite ko na Philippians 14:3. Sana
4:13.
tama ako.
4:13. 4:13.
14:3.
Actually, yan yung sinulat ko.
Tapos verse 3 na I can do all things
Things.
because God has sentenced me.
Yes,
lahat
that's my
yan.
favorite verse also.
Okay.
One of my favorite verse.
Okay. So, Miss Nina, can you share your healthy tips na kung paano ka nagiging energized and fit in spite of yung mga busy schedules mo? What are your healthy tips?
Ako, so yan yung healthy tips. Sorry ha. Disclaimer po. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Syempre, andito ako sa point na I have a history, family history of hypertension. So yung mother ko, may hypertension. So my lola also has. So I have that family history. And currently, I'm on medication. Pero at the end of the day, my other mentor, I call her mother superior kasi wala na nga, di ba, si nanay, di ba? But I have a personal and business mentor who is a Singaporean na she is helping me na today is, what is causing your health? And I'm having a shoot up of my high blood. Sabi mo, what is causing your health is stress talaga. I would say, di ba, sabi ko nga sa entrepreneurship is impossible. But you need to leave other things na you cannot control to God. Kasi yan. So, slowly, I have to let it go. Let it go. So, ang healthy tips, let it go. For my favorite prayer, yung God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. So if we were, we ask for God's wisdom in terms of the mental stress that will be happening kasi it's definitely going to happen. You just have to be prepared for it. So marami ka dapat hugot from the Bible verse. So we bring the Bible with you. Okay. Yeah. So I also have taken a course, the science of well-being. So, and ngayon actually magpo-promote na rin ako dahil kami ay naatasan ng BNZ Health ng BNZ. It's a group of 7 companies that I was nahila lang ako to become business network group. So we are promoting Healthy Run. We have been promoting that for 4 years already. So this year I was assigned to it. You just need to be physically healthy. You need to be mentally healthy. You need to be spiritually healthy. So you need to be psychologically or psychological, mental na. So yun yung aspect na yun, mind, body, and soul. You need to balance it out. So kailangan nating i-balance ang ating buhay. Kasi for us to really be healthy, yan. It's easier said than done, but reminding ourselves na dapat ganon, kung kailangang ilagay mo sa isang poster at i-remind mo yung sarili mo araw-araw na balance is power. Sabi ng ating favorite author, speaker, bro Obet Cabrillas. Yan. Yan. Balance is power. Yun.
Okay.
Balance lang dapat.
So, importante yung Bible is dala-dala mo lagi. Kasi we cannot avoid stress, pero we can control kung ano yung i-react natin dun sa mga stressors natin. Okay, thank you, Miss Nina. I learned a lot. So, I will give you time to share on how you started Happy Family School and ano ba ang kinikater niya na mga clients. Thank you. Sige, share mo lang, Miss Nina, sino yung mga clients na kailangan nyo or sino yung mga binibigay nyo ng services.
Okay. So yan. So ang HFSE, nag-start siya, as I shared, it started with a problem. So that's entrepreneurship. You're solving a problem. That's about giving solution to the problem. So what is our problem? Our problem here as OFW or as a foreigner is that we find it difficult to get a slot in the local school. So why would that say? Kasi the rest of the private school or international school is extremely expensive. When I say extremely expensive, dito sa konteksto ng Singapore, 1,000 and above are already per month. Is already expensive. That means per month, 1,000 to 2,000 SGD per month times 12. Ayan yung extreme. So yung buo mong sweldo, usually, o kalahati, pupunta lang sa tuition ng anak mo. So which is also not a good kasi nga, 'di ba? Balance is power, yung financials mo hindi balanse. So and I was one of that. I was one of the parent whose son didn't got slot in the local school. So nawalan nung 2014 yung panganay ko si Gab. So there's participation ng P1 registration, grade 1 registration dito. So we participate, then parang 2 months na mapaghihintay yun. 2 buwan na paghihintay. Tapos, syempre pagkahintay mo, makakatanggap ka ng letter, rejection. So we still tried We still tried to appeal. Makulit ako kasi makulit ako lagi ako nag-a-appeal. Kasi lagi din naman ako nare-reject dito sa Singapore. Maraming beses dito na i-reject ka muna hanggang appeal. Pero nung time na yun, hindi kami na-approve. So plan B na. So plan B is homeschooling. Kasi there's no way that I will be sending my son back to Philippines. Kasi nandun yung prinsipyo namin na mag-asawa na kung nasan yung isa, nandun din yung lahat ng pamilya. Siyempre, kaya nga tayo bumuo ng family is for us to grow together. So whether or not we are challenged, we're experiencing challenges, ang konsepto namin ng pamilya dapat magkakasama. So that's ours, no? Siyempre magkakaiba tayo ng values and principles as a family. So yun. So yun ang luckily naman nung time na yun, meron din naman akong kumpanya. So that's my first company ever, and it's in Singapore. It's called NASC Global Private Limited. And it's, that's me. In terms, Ninalyn, Arsyaga, Sulit, Cacananta. So ako yun. Binibenta ko yung sarili ko. And it's more of like accounting service, accounting and admin support services. So yun. And it's more of virtual services. So my clients were from Australia, here in Singapore. And then I am employing employees in the Philippines. Andito lang yung kumpanya. And I put it up because I need to stay with my husband. Kasi nga, before NASC, nawalan ako ng work kasi my company has to move to Malaysia, which is hindi ko naman tananggap. Andito yung pamilya ko, andito yung asawa ko. So I have to find a job and it's very difficult. So before mangyari yung homeschooling, I'm already established to say yes sa homeschooling. After nun, a year after, 2015, as an accountant, there was a voice, yeah, you do this. Yan. So maraming mga spur of the moment na, okay, then I did it. Parang, yung merong bumulong lang. Tapos, sige, I do it. And then I did my feasibility study, marketing research. I did a survey with the Filipino community. Kasi hindi alam ko for sure, it's not just me who or my friend actually, yung kaibigan ko din, nawala ng slot. So, there was a time also that when I finished, I proposed to an investor. It's my client as well sa NASC. But of course, nabasted ako doon. Rejected na naman. Oo. So, so when I proposed to him, but he's still a mentor, no? He's very much like a model, no? A mentor, a model na I look up to whenever I do things for my employees or for our team members. So come July, so parang di ba pag nabasted ka, you have to have your heart rate. So mag-heal ka pa. Charot. So yun yung nangyari. Oo, mag-heal muna. Sinabasted ako. Parang ganun yun, no? Tapos, anong nangyari? So, naglaylo ako doon sa feasibility study from July up until September. Okay na ako doon kasi I just focused on networking. networking with the Filipino community, with the business people, with all the professionals, girls, yan. So kasi kailangan ko lumabas. Otherwise, hindi lalaki yung kumpanya, yung NASC Global. So come October 2015, that's a year after I received my son's rejection. Nangyari is meron na syempre na-reject ulit. And I'm ready for the sabi niya, so noong una, syempre, I'm hesitant kasi okay na ako eh. Parang okay na ako, may kliyente ako, kung sumusweldo naman ako dito, kaya kong magstay. And andito yung asawa ko, flexible ako. Di ba yun yung gusto natin eh, di ba? Parang, gusto ko na, this is my life. I'm having a dream life. Paulit-ulit ko sinasabi sa kanila yun. And yun, my verse for that is John 10:10. So parang, I have called you to live a life that is full. So when you're overflowing, you need to share it. So parang, okay, I'm already full. Then my obligation is, okay, Nina, that's God. And it's actually through my friend Grace that for me, he spoke to through her na, Nina, i-meet up mo na sila. Kasi I was hesitant. Meron nag-post doon sa happy parenting group na ginawa ko for the survey. Hindi ko alam gagawin ko. Yung anak ko, ayokong i-send sa Philippines kasi ayokong mahiwalay sa anak ko. So parang nung isang post, 2, 3, deadma ko lang. Parang ayoko na. Okay na ako dito eh. Parang, hello. Okay na ako. Parang bakit pa ako babalik dun sa work? Oo, kasi pero nandito na ako sa flexible ako, gigising ako ng anong oras. Although morning person talaga ako, gumigising ako ng 4:00. Kahit madilim pa, kasi nandun yung creative moments ko nga. Pero, ayoko nung ganun. Gigising ako, tapos ganyan. So parang, talagang hesitant. Ayun nga. So, dahil masunurin tayo sa mga promptings ni Lord, sumunod ako. So, meet up ko sila. And then, the rest is history already. So, I told them, we need this number of students. I'll find for the venue. And it's totally, yung sasabihin ko, to God be all the glory. It's grace from the Lord na within 2 months, in less than 2 months actually. So, I met with them 14 of November 2015. Mahilig po ako sa dates. And then, I told them, so we were looking, sabi ko, 5th of December, I'm going to have homeschooling 101 talk. And then, wala akong ipepresent. So, come nung mga 1 week before nun, meron kaming na-close na na deal. Sabi ko, ganito yung kailangan namin. And we were able to close it. It's very perfect kasi it's a tuition center with all the necessary permits. But before that, marami akong pinuntahan tuition center eh. So, pagkatapos nun, homeschooling 101, may pinresent akong tuition center or premise. And then, maraming nag-enroll. January, nag-start na kami.
Galing.
Walang ka-effort. And you know what? I don't know them. Majority of them don't know me. Sabi ko, who am I? Even I'm Filipino. Who am I for them to trust me? Siyempre, di ba? Parang, you know that God is in control and God, I'm just following God's call, no? So yun, January 2016, we started with 24 kids. So, ang teacher niyan, ako. Kasi yung supposed to be a teacher, and I'm not claiming that I'm equipped to be a teacher, pero I know how to teach naman kasi nga nag-homeschool ako ng anak ko. Pero to teach a group of people, in particular, primary 1, 6 years old, turning 7, 20 of them in a class, namaya talaga ako. But I have to, because it's a calling eh. I have to fulfill that and I have to teach. So for 3 months, almost 3 months, or 1 term or 1 quarter of a school year, I teach Filipino and science. So minsan nagtuturo pa ako ng English and math kasi yung dalawa lang kaming teacher kasi 24 lang naman yung estudyante. And I'm in charge of operations, ganyan. So nagturo ako talagang Lord, ang ang pinaka-prayer ko lang, Lord, yung wala pong dugo pag may nag-aksidente. Ay, mabait si Lord, di ba? Meron! So, yun. So, it's very chaotic. Parang gusto mo na sanang mag-give up. Kasi I'm in a position wherein I'm not really trained to teach or to even have a school. And these people trusted me. Hindi pwedeng iiwanan ko sila sa ere. So, na-survive ko naman siya. And then, my teacher, which is currently our school principal, si Miss Tin, she's my colleague before on my first job here in Singapore. Bumalik na. So, from then, so nag-grow na kami. So, from 24, at the end of the school year, we have around 40 or 40 plus students na nung nagkaroon kami. So, meron kaming Thanksgiving, moving up ceremony, year-end. So, lahat-lahat na sinelebrate namin kasi nga, since we are here in Singapore and we are OFW, yung mga bata dito, ang transition hindi like, for example, grade 1 hanggang grade 6 nandito sa amin eh. Hindi kasi yung may grade 1, magmamigrate sa Canada or mag-go sa local school kasi syempre mas cheaper pa rin naman sa local school or uuwi ng Pilipinas. So kailangan sineselebrate namin at every end of the year. So we did that for the first year. Tapos, and then the rest is history. It's our sixth year na. From 24, we're currently serving 300 students.
Wow.
All by God's grace, I will say. And hindi yan smooth ride. Diba sinabi naman nila, a smooth sea does not make a skillful sailor. So kailangan mo, for you to be skilled in managing a business or a school, you'll have to experience that particular challenges, yung mga problema. Necessary yan for you to go to a bigger, higher calling or higher ground or expansion, yung sinasabi nila. So yun yung aming happy story. So we started with Prime. Yeah, that's our happy story of the Happy Family School of Excellence. Yeah.
Happy Family School of Excellence. Ganda.
Yeah.
Na-admire ko sa'yo, Sis Nina, yung yung you see the problem as opportunities. Yung minamahal mo yung problem na may solusyon lahat. Na hindi talaga siya binibigay ni God ng hindi mo alam paano i-resolve. Tapos susulat ko nga yung hindi ko man na-memorize yung John 10:10. Yung nakuha ko sa kanya is, ibibigay sa'yo lahat ni God. Para pag full ka na, you can share more. Diba? Napaka-inspiring ng iyong business story.
Our happy story.
Filipino ang mai-inspire. So, ayan. Thank you so much. And, syempre, magkikita pa rin tayo every morning. At marinig ko natin ang iyong story.
Early risers.
Sa ating 5 a.m. Rise Up. So, thank you, Miss Nina, for your time. And
marami ding salamat for the opportunity to share. Siyempre, sabi ko nga sa'yo, if I would keep this story, sometimes I ask myself, I don't want to share kasi especially nung initial stage of the school. We were featured, actually. We were asked to share a story. Kasi sabi ko, I don't want kasi hindi pa kami registered or something like that. Pero nung yung isang malaking network na dyan sa atin sa Pilipinas yung nag-feature sa amin, nag-offer. Hindi, siguro, go na natin to kasi it's my obligation. It's really my responsibility to share the story of HFSE because it's glorifying God's power in everyone's life as long as you surrender to Him. Na fully surrender, no? Of course, syempre meron talaga tayong emotional roller coaster na minsan nasa taas yung masayang-masaya tayo, minsan sobrang down na down. And it's okay. And it's part of the process. If you just go to the Bible and seek na whatever it is you're going through, whatever, masaya ka man o malungkot ka man, galit ka man, naiinis ka man, natatakot ka, whatever it is that you're going through, it's part of what is God's plan. Ang daling tanggapin ng buhay. Pagkasama mo. Yan.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Ninalyn Cacananta, for your life
Mm-mm.
story. Okay.
Maraming salamat din.
Bye.
Paalam!